Well, hi everybody. Just thought I'd make a little short chit-chat thing to let everyone know that I'm still here. I haven't died, locked up, disappeared, drowned, anything like that. I suppose there's some disappointed, but there you go, that's life, isn't it? And as I said a while back, we had a little trip. We were going on a trip at that stage, but we've had our little trip up into Queensland, up north, and it was good. I enjoyed it. Bit of a break, get away from things, and what do I say about it? Weather was pretty good, no dramas. We stayed at the Esk Caravan Park in Queensland. Won't happen again. I mean, you can shag me once, but twice, don't think so. I had, just the normal cost of staying there wasn't so bad, but when my daughter and her husband and children came along to pay $61 a night for an unpowered site with very few facilities, I was a bit pissed off, and then wanting to charge me when my son came for a visit during the day, wanted to charge them for coming in. I thought that was enough, so after a pleasant discussion with the caravan park owner, they didn't bother me anymore, left me alone, and I don't know why, but maybe it's my personality, but who knows. But it was a good trip. We had some good music. We saw different ones that were impressive, and I'll just name a couple. There was a woman there, Sonny Vickers, into the jazz. Been out of the scene, I think, for quite a while, but Jesus, she still got it, mate. She was really, really good. I loved it. And we had the old usual I bumped into, good mate of mine, Tom Deans. He does the jazz, he does middle of the road stuff, big into the poetry, but Tommy's always good. No dramas there, Tom. How are you, mate? And Peter Edwards. Now, Peter's one of these versatile fellas that he can do. He'll start off normally with something mild and easy, like depending where he is, of course, but he can do Louis Armstrong. He's got Dean Martin down pat. I mean, if you close your eyes, you're listening to Dean Martin. He's very good at that. And but he's big time into rock stuff, so he does AC/DC and Joe Cocker and that sort of stuff. He's really good at that. But so he's pretty versatile, pretty easy with it, entertaining. So they were great. Enjoyed them. And but to move on a bit from there, we've found one particular thing. Queensland's a police state. There's not much you can do up there without the coppers watching you, and they fine you for everything. And they've got this, as I've said before, they're private police that they can also book you, and they have radios where they radio someone down the road to say they saw somebody doing something, so they can stop you. But the latest one really is amazing, because I think, how low can these people go? And I heard it from more than one source, so I quite believe it. There's the Queensland Police use army camouflage and camouflage nets to put on the side of the road where the bush is, where the trees and that, as you're driving along a highway or a country road. And they hide out of sight. You can't see them, just with their speed cameras trying to get you. And of course they don't have to stop you anymore, they just send you the fine in the mail, and it's up to you to do anything about it. But I'm afraid if you go to Queensland, you don't have much hope there, because if the police say something, that's the end of it, mate. You've got to be pretty keen to push it any further. And having got that far, we're having elections here now, and Christ almighty, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, if someone walks into the room now and lies to me straight in the face, what am I going to say? I say, piss off, mate, I'm not putting up with your lies. Go away, tell someone else that cares, you know. But here, we've got 8 weeks where they stare at you through the TV screen, lying like pigs in mud. And I don't think you can be a politician unless you can lie well. I think they have a training course or a study course where they learn to tell lies and not blink while they're doing it. I often wonder what their family thinks. Yes, I love you, darling. I wonder if he's lying again. Little things like that, you know. It's and where's this thing picking up babies, you know, kissing babies and going to schools? They spend a lot of time in schools. Kids don't vote. Sort of, I don't know what they're trying to do, but they give me the shits anyway. But the day they knock on my door, or they've knocked on the door of my camper, you know, or motorhome in the past, they wish to Christ they'd never knocked on my door by the time I'm finished, I can tell you that much. But to get on a bit further, I have my old mate Uli from Germany. Uli's not too bad on plucking the strings either. He's coming out shortly. I think it's June. Uli, I'm not that sure. We haven't spoken for a while now. But I look forward to seeing you, old son, you and your lovely wife. And yes, you can stay for a while, and I promise I won't be in a bad mood like I was last time, okay? Well, I wasn't in a bad mood all the time, just a couple of times, but when I'm in the bad mood a couple of times, it's like it's all the time, I know. But forgive me, my son. None of it's your fault. It's all me, fed up with things. Getting old. Funny thing about getting old, it's, or getting older, I have I have arrived at my 70, long gone, and I think, well, you know, every day from now on's a bonus. If I get up in the morning and I'm breathing and I can get out of bed, it's a bonus. Enjoy what you got. Why save your money anymore? Because who's going to get it? You know, someone's going to spend it all, or the government. So enjoy the last few days. And another funny thing is you notice changes in your body, and I think a few of you, if you're truthful, you'll see what I'm getting at. I look in the mirror and I see this gut growing on me. I don't drink beer. I very rarely drink alcohol. Never have. And turn side on, I look in the mirror and I realise the fact here. My backside's disappearing, but it's just moving to my stomach. So the bum's going in and the belly's going out. It's like, and of course, then the belt's too loose. So I think I can understand now when I see the old geezers walking around with their trackie pants on, you know, and or a bit of string tied around and tied in a big knot to hold their trousers up. I don't know, it mightn't be far off, but it's quite amazing. And the hair is getting a bit thin on top. I think I might grow the beard and I can transplant it, lift it up and stick it on the top. But no, I think I'm doing all right. Couple of years left yet, and if I had my way I'd make them interesting for a lot of people, including myself. But what else can I say? That's about it for today. I think it's mainly to I don't know that anyone cares really. It's just to let you all know that I'm still here. It's a funny thing with I don't know, Facebook's a bit of a try now and then, but what else have you got? And all these friends you get on Facebook or YouTube, contrary to what people think, they are sort of an absent friend. And strangely enough, things occur. I was in Queensland, something would happen, I'd see someone play or whatever, and you'd think of somebody else. It's, you know, and I thought of Tony Floyd Kenner, and I think, he'd love all of that. He's right into it, and I've got mates that they breathe the whole scene, whereas I'm getting a bit jack of it occasionally. But and Jeffrey's, you know, an entertaining old bugger. But what is it? Pork pie and chips or something, or fish and chips? I don't know. something like that. But anyway, I'm going to call it quits. I've raved on enough. I'm still here, that's the main thing. And I'll get up, and if the computer's working today, I'll endeavour to upload this thing and give you all a bit of a look. Arrivederci Roma. See yous all. All the best to everybody. Have fun.